Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the lower lab, also known as the living room. Apologies for the state of the carpet, it's a rented house and what can you do? Anyway, before you have the full glory of what is known as a Dell PowerEdge 1850 1U server PC. 1U means it takes up one unit in a rack. It is powered by two Intel Xenon processors. This thing has, in its current configuration, two of those processors running at 3.3 GHz, I believe, and about 140 gigabytes of storage spread across two SCSI hard drives. It's installed Windows Server 2003. The idea of me having this is that we can explore it and I can get used to Server 2003 on how server technologies work. Now, the noise is coming from it. Believe it or not, that is the noise it makes when it's powered down. Oh yes, if you see my replay pickups video, you'll see this being powered up. Now, this front thing just comes off. I have it unlocked, the keys are inside. And that reveals the front panel. So we'll have a look around it and then we'll power it up, and not much to see when it powers up. We'll power it up into Windows and standard Windows Server 2003, so nothing special, and then we'll reboot it with the top off. Oh yeah, fun. So let's have a look around it first. So let's remove this camera from the tripod and go in. Now, they're not clear, we can see this. On the front, you've got a SCSI hard drive on the right. These are information and drive error lights, two USB ports, a VGA port, network lights, power light, just flashing at the moment because it's on standby, and another SCSI hard drive. Down the sides, nothing to see, apart from the rails where it goes into the rack. This fits in my IBM 19-inch rack. On the back we have a little bugger making all the noise. Well, that's the power fan. There's a gap for a second power supply here for redundancy, but that's not installed on this particular example. And under here you can't really see it, but it's got a serial, VGA, keyboard and mouse, and USB ports and network ports under there. So, put you back on the tripod. Excuse my amateurishness here, and we'll beat the bugger up, shall we? Now, it does normally run on a CRT, but obviously that flickers with the cameras, so going today to use this LCD monitor, but the colour's a bit weird. It's not the monitor's fault, it's this, but you can't seem to correct it. So let's just power up and see. Master runs in the standard configuration. We'll have to sort of do that eventually, hopefully. It says it picks it up. Disconnected. Yeah. Here we go. Keyboard failure. Okay, it would help if I put a keyboard of some description into it. There we go. Let's see. It might take this USB. Oh, sorry for getting in the way of the camera. Might take this USB one. Okay, let's just reboot it. Oh yes. The joys of live. Reboot this a few times to pick it up, because it's weird like that. There we go. There's the BIOS screen. Now it does spend quite a while in the BIOS screen, so I may forward this bit on for you, so you don't have to suffer it. Now, it's not worth going into the BIOS because it doesn't tell you bugger all in this, it just gives you booting options. which is unusual but true. As you can see, there's another keyboard over there because I've been having keyboard problems with it, trying to get it to work with that. So, spin this bit on. Right, as you can see, it's got two 3.4 GHz processors, 200 MHz buzz, 1 MB cache, and now it's running through all the different options. It's now spinning up the hard drives. There goes one, and there goes the other. Excellent. Remember, this has two SCSI hard drives, not IDE. And don't know what they are. Somebody will probably tell me. Now you get options to go into different menus. That's the BIOS menu, but there's nothing in there of interest on this system for some reason. BCM setup, no idea what that is. Sorry, BMC, I think it's something to do with networking. No idea. And now she boots into Windows Server 2003. It's just a standard boot up. So I'm going to cut the video here and we'll have a look inside, shall we? Oh yes, you know you want to see her naked. Naked. Ooh, even the fluffy monk's mouth twitched then at the thought of nakedness. Now she's giving me the eyebrow. I think I'll cut the video here. Right, oh yes, you know you want to see inside. So all we do to get inside these things, undo this screw here, and that releases, in theory, further, that releases this panel here. And Joey's big metal, no expensive pad on that. And here is the heart of the beast. Nice. Spot the processors, anybody? Can you see the processors? Ooh, yes, I see the processors. Right, okay. This is switched off now. I shall show you first of all the hard drive. This is the secondary hard drive, so I'm just going to pull this out. It's complaining it's got its top off. Woohoo! So it's not female. Right. Ah, Pink Fluffy didn't hear that. She's sitting next door to me. She didn't hear that one. Too busy on the computer. Right.
I heard, I'm just not paying attention.
Okay. Right, this is on the hard drives, both the same. That's a SCSI hard drive. I believe, although I've not tried, you can hot swap these, which means you can change a hard drive over while the machine is running. Oh, and there's a floppy drive that sits above that. I hadn't noticed that before. There's a little floppy drive there and a CD. I think it's a CD. He's put in there, CD writer, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's in there. Okay, let's have a quick look around and then we'll fire her up. Here's take off. Right. So, at the front here, this is the backs of the SCSI hard drives, there and there. Here you've got the 4 cooling fans. These are little buggers that make all the noise, and the reason they make all that noise is because they have to push air all the way to the back of this system. That's a long way, and they only got a little bit of space, so they have tiny little fans and they have to do a lot of work to keep this thing cool. Now this, I don't know what that is actually. It connects to the back of the drive. I'm not going to play with that. Somebody will probably know. I may find out later. Okay, here we've got the 2 processors with their attached heat sinks. Big, powerful heat sinks. Well, heat sinks don't really have power, do they? But yeah, big heat sinks to keep this thing cool. Now, I have not looked under here before, so I do not actually know what that is under there. But it's got cooling and it's got attachments there. Not being au fait with these systems too much, I do not know what is under there. Although, appears it flips up. and seems to be hot swappable. Where's it connected to? I'm gonna have a play with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, here it is, released of its things and swung out. And after releasing it, I can conclusively say I still don't know what it is. But it's connected to the hard drives, it appears to be, through this thing. So maybe it's some sort of hard drive controller. I do not know. But let's have a look. That's what's on top of it. So maybe if you do know... Oh, scuzzy. So yes, it looks like it is hard drive controller. And here's what's underneath it. And as we can see, Dell copyright 2004, all rights reserved. Another chip under there, possibly do a video, I do not know. Over there we have that stuff. Not done research into what all this is, so do not know. And the back of the system, and over there is the power supply with a little fan running away madly. And over here is, I don't know what this is hiding behind this. What is that? Dim, oh no. Do not know. If you do, please tell me. And there's the memory. I think there's about 4 gigs installed as it stands. There's the battery backup, which is all fine. So, there we go. I'm just going to put this back in live in front of you so you can see how these things go back in. Need to position you better. There we go. Bring it in. Turn it down. There we go. Right. Let's put this thing back on. That goes over there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes down. Push it all stuff into the ports, I imagine. Try not to knock it out. Okay. And the cover slides on. Clips in. Clips in. I'll probably just covered off that with my body as usual. And there we go. And now it's time to switch her on. Obviously you're not going to see any extra, but you're going to hear extra. So here we go. Oh yeah. Let's go for a quick walk around the motherboard. And there we go. All 4 fans are running. We've got little LEDs to confirm that. It kind of breezes. Oh, there's quite a breeze. They're kicking out onto these heat sinks. That's good. Yeah, quite a narrow little breeze just in that area. It travels all the way back here during the memory. Yes. So there we go. That's what it's like. Booted up with its top off. Very good. Oh yeah. Right. So that's the Dell PowerEdge, and I always forget the name of it because I'm a dopey bugger. There's the thing. That's it, 1850 from 2004. So, thank you all very much.